gentlemen, boys and girls, the Fowl
Oh,
Language Podcast is back.
what's going on, everybody? Hope you
What
didn't
up?
miss us too much. Too much. It's been a week or so for all of you, but it's been about a month for
Yeah,
us.
damn, it has
So
been. Huh?
it has. I checked the calendar earlier today. So everybody, welcome. This is the Fowl Language Podcast.
Yes,
You
sir.
have joined us on episode 17. There are 16 prior episodes that you can check out.
Yep. If you missed them, check them
So
out. Check out the clips, all that stuff.
that's right. So thanks for joining us. I am Lamar. That is my brother over there, Casey Fowler. We are husbands,
Sure.
we are fathers, and we just so happen to be brothers talking stuff in this crazy world, man.
Yep. And like always, you might just hear some foul language. So y'all go ahead and settle on in. Hope you got some accessories, or if you're washing dishes, I don't really give a shit what you're doing. But you know what I'm saying? We're about to get active on this thing once
That's
again.
right. That's right. That's right.
And full disclaimer before we jump into the what's best in life, this pollen is kicking my ass. Excuse me if I sound all congested, because damn it, I am. But the show must go on.
I understand, man. I had to pop, like I was telling you before, I had to inhale a Zyrtec real quick, so hopefully it would kick in just in time. So far so good. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I ain't had no Zyrtec. It just said sinus on the box.
Damn! Shout out to the knockoffs.
Yes, sir. But it's worked pretty good, man. So I guess we're just gonna jump into this thing. Y'all forgive me about the sniffing and shit. Like I said,
Yeah.
Falling, fuck y'all in advance if you don't like it.
It's all right. We're not the only ones with allergies out there, so I'm
Okay.
sure everyone feels your pain.
Yeah. So well, let's crank this thing off, big bro. So what's best in life, man? It's been almost a month. I know you got
Yeah.
some stuff.
It has, man. It's been a month. So as you can tell, first of all, we have the new microphone.
Yeah,
Sorry about episode 15 and 16 where the microphones sound like hot ass. I am so
How
sorry.
does that even sound?
I don't know, but it has to be bad.
It has to be.
Yeah, so the microphone, I said goodbye to it earlier today because it was a gift from Kim. So you can't just be like, man, fuck this mic. I ain't like you anyway.
Yeah, right. Yep.
But no, it was cool. It was cool. I'm actually gonna test out to see if it was just I need a better cable. So I'm gonna try this cable in it later, just to test it out. Maybe have a backup or something like that. But
Yep.
so far so good. This one was rated pretty high, so we'll see. I'll get my radio voice going one day when my nose isn't so stuffed up.
Sounding like keep sweating shit. Quiet storm.
Hey, yeah, ladies.
Go ahead and just take your pennies off. I can't even have a deep voice right now, man. I sound like a fucking goose or some shit flying.
Like a
Ang,
goose.
ang, ang. Man, this motherfucker, man. It's just annoying as hell.
Yeah, man. Finally, I mentioned it a few episodes back. I've been looking into my work from home setup. I put my order in on my sit stand desk, which is not really a sit stand desk, but it will be when I'm done with it. But it won't be here till mid-April, but that's okay. The monitor that I've been eyeing out, it goes on sale tomorrow, so I'm excited about that.
Mhm.
$100 off. Can't beat that. And we'll talk a little bit more about all the other stuff later, but that's about it. Just been hanging out. Went to the chiropractor yesterday, and I guess they're in the new management or something like that. But they have this machine that it basically you sit in it like a roller coaster ride, and they strap you in,
That sounds interesting.
and then you rotate like a damn rotisserie chicken.
Oh shit.
And you have to keep your core tight the entire time.
Damn, they put my brother on a spick.
I was looking online about it to show Kim, and I guess athletes and shit. Like I think OSU
Mhm.
was using it in their locker room. So I guess there must be something to it. It's supposed to work better than working your core yourself. But
Oh, that's
of
what's
course, it's expensive as hell to want to, we can get you in for 12 sessions a month for a whole bunch of money,
Mhm.
which is fine, but it's far as hell to get there.
You gotta pay all that money and pay the money to put gas in the car.
Yeah, I mean, I don't go nowhere, so I mean, the gas part is more the time to get there 3 days a week. Because
Mhm.
if I'm paying for it, I'm gonna get there 3
Oh,
days
yeah,
a
yeah,
week. So there's that. Let's see. Over the past few weeks, I have talked investing with Mom, with Tanya, with Kim's mom, with our nephew Noah. So just been preaching that. So we talked about a few episodes ago, why black people don't invest. Hopefully gonna fix that.
Yeah, pass it on, man. Pass it
Yeah,
on.
man. Trying
That's what
to.
that's a problem we have as people sometimes too. We like to hoard our fucking information and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's dope. Yeah, mama actually told me y'all had y'all meeting or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know you talked to Tanya though. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I had been sitting around and I was like, you know what? Let me call Tanya up real quick. And then we talked about it. So I sent her some homework. My son is peeking at me through the window right now.
Hell boogie.
He is looking at me. Any other time he don't want to be bothered with me, but right now because I'm outside and he's not, he's trying to see what I'm doing. But otherwise, man, without spoiling anything for future segments, for me, that's gonna be what's best in life. How about you, man?
So yeah, man. Like I was saying last episode, I was prepping for knee surgery on last episode. So I had my knee surgery. The surgery went well, but man, that first like week or two, that shit was on fire. Boy, I could barely walk. I could barely lift my leg up. You know what I'm saying? I'm on these damn crutches, which I'm sick of. Been on these motherfuckers.
I bet.
It's been almost a month now, and I've been on these crutches. So getting better. Physical therapy started up this past week. So doing that 2 times a week, and just trying to get mobility back and stuff like that. I can put pressure on it. So I mean, it is what it is. I ain't been able to shave, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? I got the out of army regulation beard going on.
You got the damn struggling artist beard going, man. That's what that shit is, man.
Hey, man.
Like you about to paint with some damn acrylics and spray paint on the side
of it. Be like that, man.
Bourbon
Inspiration.
All right,
my baby girl turned 14 on the 25th. Went down there for her birthday this weekend. She lucked up and got to eat out. We went to Applebee's Friday, and we went to Cheddar's for dinner on Saturday.
Oh man, she's spending all your money.
Hey, that's the baby girl, man. We took it to this other place called Stars and Strikes, and I actually allowed Tangi and Shania to bring their little boyfriends along. So they came out. I met them. Yeah, it was all right. Them some good kids, man. Shout out to their parents for letting them come out, hang out with us. You know what I mean? I talked to Tangi's boyfriend parents on the phone, and Shania's little boyfriend. His dad actually came, and we actually know a couple of the same. We know a couple of the same folks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, Alex, it's Augusta.
PJ, Regina's little brother.
Oh
PJ.
Wow. Yeah.
So I was like, dang. So we're chopping it up. I couldn't play nothing at all. Come on these damn crutches. So shit, I just sat at the bar, man. I bought around. Shania's boyfriend's dad, he bought around, and we were just chilling, man. But it was a good time. Cheddar's was kind of a pain in the ass, but I understood it because we had a party of fucking 24. So it took us a little minute to actually
during COVID. Wow.
During COVID, so they managed to get us all in there. Everybody was spread out, but it's still a good time. The staff was great. All that shit was cool, man. And last night we played Uno for like 2 hours. And me, Taya, Demetrius, Janeke, we played Uno and was just drinking, having a good time. So
dang, I should have brought some Uno. Y'all can meet the Uno card shark over here.
Who's that?
Simone, man.
Yeah, Kevin, I'll be cheating, man. I only play with Kevin. Right? His ass cheats. And other than that, man, I'm still here. I'm breathing. I'm recovering. It's moving slower than I would like, but I'm recovering.
Okay. Healing takes time.
Yeah, it does, man. It does. With my profession, I can't like half-ass this shit. I gotta make sure this shit goes right. But
like I told you before, remember RG3, man? He came back too soon and didn't come all the way back again. So
now I ain't trying to re-engineer shit.
Yeah. Hell no.
But yeah, with that being said, man, that's what's best in life, brother.
Cool, man. Cool. Like I was saying, it's been about a month since we recorded.
Yeah.
It's been about we missed a week, so it's been 2 weeks in between the airing of episode 16 and 17. So I thought it'd be cool to just spend some time and we just catch up and kind of let the folks know what we've been up to in this little bit of break. To just say we weren't, dropping off, but we didn't quit.
Yeah, we still out here.
We still here. So I guess you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Shit, I'll go. I don't know.
After you, sir.
Like I said before, I just been sitting up in the house, really, man. Just trying to keep myself busy. Doing some correspondence courses for work, and well, started some correspondence courses for work, and just car looking, waiting on my damn stimmy because I ain't got that yet. But that's neither here nor there. Started my research for my new little venture, my new podcast thing I'm dropping soon. Y'all look out for that mid-April. So I started my
Are you
research
gonna
for
get
that.
that out on time like we talked about?
Oh yeah. I'm looking at
Okay.
dates now. I already did the pilot video. You gotta text me or something the editing stuff. Cause I can't remember that shit to save my life.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And as soon as I do that, man, the first episode will be ready to be recorded, man. And then I'm starting my research for my episode 2 or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short little 15-minute or so episode, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, man, like I said, that's pretty much it, man. I just been kind of homebody. Got my luxurious freaking mustache. You know, I can almost twist this bitch into a Dr. Robotnik or something right this motherfucker. That shit ugly, bro.
I see you over there like you about to strap a chick to a train or something.
Yeah, man, that shit ugly as hell. But it is what it is. The cabin, I forgot about the cabin, man. We had a good time.
Yeah.
I was limited then, but you can speak more on that about the cabin and stuff like that. So other than what I already mentioned, man, what you been having going on, bro?
Oh man, so let's see. The week before we left, our dog Sango, she passed. Or we had to put her to sleep rather. She had a big old, it was a softball sized tumor in her stomach somewhere. I think the vet said it was pushing against her spleen. So it was just huge. So they were saying, really there aren't very many options given her age and everything else.
And for a dog, and it's a softball size, that's a big ass tumor.
Yeah. I mean, so we made the decision. We had to let her go. Hated to see her go. Great dog.
Yeah, man. She was.
Great girl.
She made you pet her too.
Yeah, she did.
She gave you a sad face and put a paw up on your lap.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna miss her, but I'll even post a couple pictures of her through the years.
Yeah, that's dope.
Real quick to Sango.
Well, the pictures are dope. I ain't saying,
Yeah, I know what you mean. I got you. I understand. I'm going to say, you sorry, mother.
Because Peter gonna be like, no, he didn't. Get his ass. Get the pitchforks and torches.
No, we don't want to piss them off about some stupid shit about a dog that was actually good, man. So that was that. And then Simone had spring break the following week. So we decided to hop in the car and take a little road trip. So we went out to Kim's parents because they just got their shots. So they said, come on through. Help them out with a couple things. Oh, man, they were so happy. Because Kim's dad hadn't seen LJ.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Or no, yes he did. They came shortly after he was born. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
He did get to see him, and then but seeing him then is definitely different from seeing him now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Man. So they got to see him, and then we're like, hey, let's rent a cabin. You bring your family, Tanya bring her family, mom come on through. And so we just all had a good time for the weekend. Only thing I hated about it was wish it was a little longer.
Yeah.
But we'll fix that. We'll fix that in the future. So that was cool. Found a cabin in almost I guess middle to West Georgia. So shout out to that. That was an Airbnb, so it was a dope rental.
Oh yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
I think they were the Simpsons or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think.
Shout out to them for an awesome area.
Yeah, definitely.
Right off the lake. That shit was cool.
Yep, it was. So only thing about that is you were kind of beat up, so we thought about trying to maybe record or do a little something, but you were hopped up in your recliner with your crutches. So
yeah, we got the photos done.
We did take a couple pictures. So eventually,
shout out to Jermaine, the first Fowl Language Podcast mini photo shoot.
I know, it felt so weird.
It did.
So I'm sure there'll be more of those in the future.
Oh yeah.
But so we did that. We rented a van to drive. Simone was like, "Ooh, we should get one of these." Like, hell,
man, you look like an old van driving ass.
Man, whatever. We will not own a van. But I will say, other than it being a van, it functionally makes sense. Just the space, the doors opening sideways so you can load in and out, and all the storage space and all that shit.
Oh, you know how many kids I got? I know, but I refuse.
Right. I just couldn't do it. But Simone liked it, but we still won't have one. She went from wanting a Tesla SUV to a minivan. So,
But that's a big jump.
That's a bit difference when you're 7. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else going on. We still working from home. And that's about it, man. We just here chilling, ready to get back into this thing. I may be having some things jumping off later on in the future, but I won't talk about those till it starts to materialize a little more.
Right.
Kim's working on some stuff, so
you can't wait to see it.
Making good headways on that. Pretty excited about that too. She's been trying to figure it out for a while now, and
is that what she sent me an invite to?
On Instagram or Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah.
Probably so.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was her thing. I think she already talked to your wife. I know she talked to Mom about it, and she talked to some of her friends about it. And I don't think she talked to Tanya about it yet, but it's gonna be something. We hope. I think it's gonna be good things. I don't think there's anything out there like it, so I'm excited about that for her.
Gotta have these different ventures going, man.
Yeah, and excited for us too. Told I'd be like, go ahead, man, make it take off. I'll be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, shit.
But nah, I think it'll be cool. It'll be cool. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. The weather is finally warming up, so you'll hear all the sounds.
Yeah, and creatures.
And creatures.
So we're gonna be looking like we got Tourette's or something. Not joking on anybody that has Tourette's first and foremost.
Right.
But we're just gonna be shit.
Yeah. When we started, the damn beetle hit my whiskey bottle and was like, oh shit, what was that?
Yeah, and the damn mosquito eater just sat right here and it stood in front of my light like it was looking at me like, hey man, what y'all got going on, man?
Yeah. Can I get a few seconds?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Excuse me, I got a question for you. Y'all asked them about.
If you notice, the tent's gone, so we back outside in the elements again. But yeah, that's it for me. I mean, that's what we've been doing for the past month.
And just before we jump into something else, I would be remiss if I did not mention that our niece L'Oreal, her birthday is actually the same birthday as Shania's.
Yeah,
she had her birthday. We're actually doing something for her this coming weekend.
Okay, so damn, you going back to Augusta again?
Yep, possibly. We'll see how that goes. They might come up.
Damn, right. You should have moved what's that midpoint stop where we always stop? Madison.
Yeah.
you should just move there. Damn, it'd be easier for you.
No, we'll talk offline why I won't move there. But no.
Yeah, I think I got a couple ideas.
And Tyler graduated. He's now officially Dr. Tyler Ridley.
That's
shout
right,
out to him,
Dr. Ridley.
We was actually watching his graduation on YouTube on the way to Augusta. So.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
Yeah, actually got to see him walk across. It was
I had to look for it.
Yeah. I'll send you the link see if it still works or whatever. But
that's cool. So, shout out to him, man. I have to send him a congratulations. That's big, man. Definitely proud of that young brother.
Dr. Ridley in the house.
I know.
Yep, man.
Still silly as hell, but that's okay.
Yeah. But so I think we're all caught up, man. Hope y'all y'all didn't miss us too much, but that's what as y'all can see, we had a lot of shit going on. So
yep.
It'd be like that. Life happens. You just gotta run with it and keep going. So.
That's right. So yeah, we're gonna try to keep them going every week, but sometimes life happens and you're gonna miss it. But we'll let you guys know. So you won't be looking on Tuesday like, what the hell is going on?
Oh yeah.
So we here, we back. It's time to swing it back on. So first of all, let's talk about some stuff you hear about it in the news all the time. Most recently this week about, I think the lady who worked at Teen Vogue. I don't know if you heard about that story.
No, I haven't. What's going on
So there was a woman at Teen Vogue who 10 years, the whole spotlight on stopping Asian hate and all that stuff going on. She I guess about 10 years ago when she was in college, she made some statements on her Twitter.
Oh, so when she was 17 or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw something briefly about that.
Yeah, and they resurfaced from resurfacing 2 years ago. And so they fired her. Or they came to a conclusion for her to leave the position. So I don't know if they fired her, or she resigned, or a mixture of the two, or whatever the case may be. So that got me thinking, just in the climate we're in, I wanted to get your thoughts on what you thought about cancel culture as a concept.
Yeesh. First, I will say some of it is warranted. Like Me Too, the hashtag Me Too, for instance. That whole thing that was warranted. I mean, a lot of this shit is motherfuckers is being sensitive, man. That shit's fucking annoying as hell. Like,
Yeah.
fuck Mr. Potato Head did to you, first of all. Goddamn second, Pepe Le Pew. It's a goddamn cartoon, man. It's a fucking cartoon that came out, what, 60s, 70s, some shit like that? Like, get the fuck over it. Like, we're in America where you're supposed to have freedom of speech, but truthfully, is it really free? Because, I mean, you go and pay the cost for some shit you said 20 years ago. Remember when Kevin Hart got jammed up for some homophobic type stuff he said years ago with the whole, he was supposed to do the Oscars or some, host the Oscars or something like that. And it's just, it's getting out of hand to me, man. Like, stop being so goddamn soft.
Yeah. I agree. So, again, I'm always of the mind of, I see things in shades of gray. For me, I think so. So one thing I see cancel culture on a couple different levels. So politically, you'll see it where people are screaming like, "Oh, the liberals are canceling everything, cancel culture, and yada yada yada." But I think people have been canceling people for their decisions for a long time. It's just been called other things.
Yeah.
So anytime you've ever heard somebody say, "Oh, I'm going to show my support with my dollars," or "I won't be shopping," that's essentially canceling somebody just of a different name. So I don't think it's a new concept. It's definitely been heightened. And I mean, I think like you mentioned Pepe Le Pew, for example. Given today's climate, I can see where some people may take offense to him. I saw a clip today where they were Dave Chappelle's old stand-up. He was talking about Pepe Le Pew, and he was like, the shit that you see as a kid that's funny, when you look at it as an adult, you're like, yo, that was some aggressive shit. Not saying what the word is, because one day we may be monetized and don't want to lose that.
Yeah, and then they're gonna come back for us with their sensitive ass.
Which, whatever. Again, it's a cartoon. With a cartoon, it's not like it's a fucking person.
Exactly.
You can change the character and how he can still be the core of who he is, but you can change it. But we're so quick to say, "Oh, let's just cancel it."
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's such a quick thing. Like the lady who worked for Vogue, because what she said was bad. She was a fucking kid, man. She was like 17.
Yeah. You go hold a kid.
17, 18. Who hadn't said some stupid shit? And I mean, in the realm of shit that you could say that's racially insensitive, I've heard worse.
Yeah.
Could they have done something a little better? But again, in that particular case, that was brought up, I think, 2 years prior. And she made an apology. She made a statement, and they went on. But what that sounds like to me is some people didn't like her, and they used that as an opportunity to, "Oh, hey, y'all remember this shit? Let's bring that back up again. We can get her ass out of here."
And you know what? I think that's a lot of case with a lot of people in a lot of situations. Motherfuckers just didn't like them anyway. So, yes, let's just use this to get this sensitive ass group over here riled the fuck up and get her counseled.
Right. I mean, I think you should look into these certain issues, but I mean, to quickly just quick and go and be like, "Oh, they're canceled."
Yeah.
I mean, let's investigate first. I mean, like, I think people are calling right now to cancel Sharon Osbourne.
For what?
I don't know if you heard about that. So, did you hear about that Meghan Markle interview with Oprah, and she was talking about how she was treated by the royal family and stuff like that? And you should look that up. It's a whole bunch of stuff she was saying, like they were worried about like the complexion of the baby and all kind of racism that she experienced and shit like that. And so what's the guy's name? Piers Morgan or whatever. He's like a news guy over in the UK. And he always was talking greasy about her. And so they called him about it on his show. And the dude walked out on his own show. The dude got off his show and left and was like, "I don't have to take this shit," and walked off. And then he ended up I guess resigning shortly thereafter. But Sharon Osbourne, I guess, is cool with him, and she was kind of defending him. And Cheryl Underwood was kind of taking her to task on it. And so now they're like, cancel her and all that shit. And I'm like, I don't really give a shit. But I can see where they're coming from. But I think it's one of those things, man. Like, let's address the issues and not like we're so quick to say, oh, we're gonna cancel such and such. I mean,
that's not fixing the problem. That's not
it's
fixing
not.
shit.
It's the other end of the spectrum to me. Like remember, like when there was protests over the summer and talking about like racial injustice and all that shit, and businesses were so quick to find all the black people they could to put on their Instagram feeds and all that shit, and you would hear about it in different communities, and they would post shit, and they would what is it, Black Lives Matter way in DC and shit. It's the other side of that spectrum. I think is one side is like, we're gonna try to make you feel good by getting rid of somebody, or by giving these little,
we're gonna give you a couple crumbs,
these little nuggets, yeah. And then on the other side of, oh, we're just gonna cancel this person, but let's not deal with the systems, the issues, or anything like that related to why the person may think the way they do or are doing what they're doing, or they're able to do what they're doing in the first place.
Instead of just shutting the shit off.
Right. And that's why I don't think anything gets fixed, is because, oh, let's just cancel. Okay. People are, like you said, fucking soft, man. Soft don't want to deal with shit and don't want to have those tough conversations.
Which needs to be had.
Right.
I mean, shit. If your damn water pump in your car was going out, you wouldn't just say, fuck it, I'm just not going to
drive. There are some people that be like, man, fuck it, just go away the whole
But I mean,
car.
the problem's still going to be there. You see what I'm saying? So eventually you
can
get that shit fixed. It's the same concept with all this shit. Like, like I said, Mr. Potato Head, man, I don't even understand what the fuck they went after Mr. Potato Head for, man.
I don't think they, so on that one, I don't think they actually went after Mr. Potato Head.
But I think Hansborough decided to change it.
They decided to make a gender neutral version, which is fine. They're a private business. That's what they choose to do. I think what because they want to be more inclusive in the time. Now, I think that's a different topic from cancel. I think what happened is some of the media got involved and made it a talking point to get pissed off. I don't think, and I have to read it again, but I don't think Mr. Potato Head or Mrs. Potato Head are going anywhere.
Yeah, they're just, like you said,
they're just adding a gender neutral potato head, which again, in the realm of shit that I care about,
that's nowhere near.
It's like way down there somewhere. I don't give a fuck about potato head. I mean, Simone's got one. Okay. I mean, same kind of shit like they were saying, oh, they're trying to cancel Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
No, they're not. Again, the publishing company decided that these 6 or so books were racially insensitive in the current climate. I mean, they've always been racially insensitive.
And I've seen those books. I mean, it was kind of like how we're portrayed in like how we were portrayed in like Bugs Bunny cartoons back then.
Well, yeah, but those cartoons, I was looking at some the other day, but some of those old cartoons are called the something 11. There's 11 cartoons that are just racially fucked up in their depictions. You can't find them bitches anymore. They don't show them. They're not in the vault, nowhere, like Song of the South. You that shit just can't be. It's like the Voldemort of Bugs Bunny cartoons and shit.
Yeah. Don't say his name. Damn.
So I mean that's like a different kind of. I mean, and I get that. I mean, different times you gotta adjust to the times. I think when people get so upset that a company decided to bring themselves forward, they're not getting rid of Dr. Seuss. Which, if you're not paying attention, that's what you'll hear. And you're like, oh, they're getting rid of Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, it's just like anything else. They'll read something in the media and be like,
right.
Oh God. All
right. All my kids read One Fish, Two Fish. And
I love green eggs and ham.
Right. So they get, again, I think using a little more common sense, using a little more rational thinking.
Say that one more time. Rational fucking thinking.
Rational thinking.
Soft ass.
Rational thinking. I mean, and that's the problem, man. So, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, now some shit needs to go away and be canceled or not supported, if you will. But
not every little fucking thing, man.
I mean, fucking let's talk about reparations. Let's talk about, what's happening to Asian people. Let's deal with some of those issues. Let's talk about what's going on with the immigrants. Let's have some of that
shit. The real shit is really going
discussed instead of wasting my time and energy talking about a fucking toy.
Like, oh, he farted in public. My nose is offended. Let's cancel parking in
Right.
public. The fuck out of here.
Right. I mean, and where does
But
it
that's on
end,
the
man?
level. Yeah, that's the level of how
That's
dumb that shit
right.
get.
That's right. I mean, where does it end? I mean, you never know what's going to be offensive now, and then we're going to be like, oh, let's cancel that, or let's cancel
Hey,
that.
that's why I love Dave Chappelle, man. I know there's many of them out there, but Dave Chappelle still say what fuck you want to say when
Well,
he want to say
see,
it.
and I think in learning, like I've been reading, and I do have a quote this week about stoicism and reading all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you're free or don't give a fuck, either side of the spectrum,
Mm-hmm.
you have that ability to say, I can say and do what the fuck I want to do.
Yep.
I'll still treat people well,
Mm-hmm.
but
I accept
you're
the fuck
not
I
going to
want.
cancel me because your feelings got hurt.
Right.
I mean,
Get better
like,
ones.
yeah, just your shit. Stop being so fucking quick to damn get upset
Right.
looking for a damn. I mean, it's kind of like too, like when people try to pull the race card.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes you'll see it and it's like, yo, that's not a race card issue, man.
No.
It's not.
That's just you being stupid.
Let's save the energy for when we really need it versus getting mad about some dumb shit.
Right. Let's fix the real problems.
Right. So I mean, I think that's, to me, is instead of just jumping to cancel, let's fucking have what do we call it? Or crucial conversations and get some shit solved. Because otherwise we ain't doing nothing but, I won't even say putting a band-aid on the wound. It's just avoiding the problem.
You putting a baby wipe on it. Slapping a baby wipe on that bitch. Some duct tape. That shit gonna come off. It ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, I got you on that one. I got you. So yeah, man. You got anything else on cancel culture before we move on, have a little more fun?
Just the only thing, man, like you was saying, you know, there are some real serious issues and serious problems that are really going on. Like, you know, everything that has been happening in Fort Hood over like the past year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Just the racial injustices, the Department of Justice and the criminal justice system being jacked up, the immigrant situation, like you mentioned. I mean, there's so many like really, really pertinent fucking things that y'all could be fucking fussing about, but y'all worried about a damn skunk chasing a cat. So focus on the big issues, man. That small shit, let that shit go. It's just distracting from what the fuck we really need to be worrying about.
So speaking of things that we really need to worry about that got canceled, man, my daggone cigar went out. So the flame on that bad boy got canceled. I'm like,
yeah, I had to relight mine too.
But while I got it out, I was thinking about it. I remember you showing me your cut, man. Like, so I cut mine. I V cut. I double V.
Oh.
So what happened was I saw on Instagram one time a couple years ago. Yeah, and I wanted to show that ugly ass V cut that you got.
I'm still practicing, man. I'm practicing my V cuts.
Get him a good V cut, everybody.
I bet it's still smoke.
Everybody, we gonna get him a good V cut. No, but I was gonna say I started trying to do a crown cut, but that requires a lot of work and a certain kind of cigar. So it's like a lot of work. But I do like the kind of X kind of cut that I do. So
yeah, the little double V cut you get is kind of dope.
Yeah, I kind of like that. It's kind of like cutting it, but not, and I don't run the risk of breaking the shoulder as much. But anyway, one of the things I wanted to ask you, since the ammo shortage is still around, shout out to our ammo shortage video. You, I know, can break down a weapon with your eyes closed, fire it 3 times, and put it back.
I've done it.
I got that. Many of us aren't there yet and are practicing and want to practice. And shout out to all the new gun owners, myself included. I guess, am I really a new gun owner anymore? I guess so. I mean, I don't know how long owning.
I would say you're not a new gun owner. You're just a more active gun owner.
Okay, we'll go with that. So what I was thinking about is, while I've been like, I got my snap caps and my dry fires, as someone experienced as yourself, how would you recommend for all those new shooters out there? How would you recommend that they practice, knowing that 1, ammo is hard to find, and 2, if you can find it, it's expensive as hell?
Shit, I'm gonna start with the expensive as hell, because I actually went Bro, I went looking for not. Remember, I told you I was going to go and look for some 9mm ammo.
Yeah, I remember.
Man, they said fucking what was it? Damn, $60 for 50 rounds. You can only get one box.
Shit.
I said, hell no, just give me a whole new weapon. Fuck that. But yeah,
I mean, it's getting to the point where it's almost better to get the box of ammo that you get with buying
when
a
you
new
buy the
weapon
weapon,
at certain
exactly,
places. Yeah.
exactly. That's
Then
why
going
that's
out.
why that Ruger got bought. Well, one of the reasons.
Sure.
Wife had to have her own. Love you,
The
babe.
AK's Ruger.
Love you, babe. Yeah, I mean, there's several different options when it comes to practicing without actually doing a live fire. First, I do recommend if you have the ammo and access to definitely check out the range at least once a month, once a week, because shooting is actually a perishable skill. If you don't practice that shit, you will lose it. So,
but shit, once a week, man, in this climate, you have to take a second mortgage on your house to go once a week.
Well, yeah, the one I went to prior to the ammo just getting really, really crazy, I tried to go at least every other Friday to go shoot. But I mean, other than that, you got dummy rounds. I know you use dummy rounds, right? That's another good method. Some weapons like the Ruger, it actually came with like a dummy clip where you can still practice your shooting and everything like that. One that I actually use and I have my kids use also is I have BB guns. I have a handgun BB gun. I got 2 rifle BB guns. And through that, you know what I'm saying, you can't really feel the recoil or anything like that, but you can work on the basics, your trigger squeeze, sight picture, your breathing, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So options like that is good to just work on your fundamentals. Now, if you have an actual AR or something like that, something they taught us in the military was, you put a penny like on the barrel and use your trigger squeeze, keep the penny from falling the fuck off and stuff like that. Another option, especially for ARs, is have somebody off to the side so you're not flagging them with your rifle, and just every time you squeeze the trigger, time it to where they're like tapping the front sight aperture, the little triangle piece.
Oh yeah,
like
okay.
Tapping it to simulate a recoil.
Right,
That's another option. So I mean, all of those I think are really good options to keep that skill going. Because like I said, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So I know you use a couple of methods other than the dummy rounds, bro. So what exactly do you do?
So I did my research, and
of course he did his research, ladies and gentlemen. We gonna call him Mr. Researcher. I want hashtags. Everybody see this video. We're gonna say Lamar hashtag Mr. Research. Let's get that shit out there. Right. Go ahead
and hit us on Instagram at the Fowl Language Podcast and hit us with that Mr. Research.
Go ahead, Mr. Research. What you got for us today?
I love it. I love it. So you mentioned dummy rounds. I love dummy rounds. They help you. You can do a lot of the stuff you mentioned, but you can actually fire. And some people worry that dry firing just an empty magazine will eventually damage your firing pin.
Which it will.
By using the dummy rounds, it helps reduce that strain on the firing pin just going into nothing.
Yeah.
So I've got dummy rounds for everything I have. So you can practice reloading. You can practice changing your magazine. It helps with the dry firing. And even when I would go to the range, when I load my magazines with live rounds, I'll put in a dummy round in there too. I usually keep my dummy round separate, but I keep one dummy round with my range stuff. So I'll put a dummy round somewhere in there just to simulate a malfunction.
Yeah.
So I can clear that round real quick to kind of get that in there. I hadn't bought one yet, and I'll put a couple of them in the description. They sell these things. It's like a bullet, and it has like a light on it. And some of them like cheap is like $15-$20, and some of them go all the way up to like
I've seen that.
I've seen those?
Yeah, I've seen that on Facebook.
$200 where they
it's like a little red beam.
Yeah, they help you find the thing, and then some of them are cool to where it has an app associated with it, and you can time with your holster draw, and you can fire, and it'll kind of talk about like how accurate you were to a given target, your rate of fire, your accuracy. It's pretty cool. One day I may get one of those. Hell, at the rate that it's going, it may be cheaper to get one of those than actually buy real ammo. Even the real expensive stuff. So, I mean, those are a couple of things I do. And with, like you mentioned, the penny, on the barrel. I do it with my handguns too, but I don't use a penny. I use one of the dummy rounds. So I'll put the dummy. I saw you can put the dummy round on the end, and fire and try to keep it level.
Yep.
And then just dry firing.
And that method right there is good because you know it focuses mainly on your trigger squeeze, and it also helps to keep your sight picture. Because if you just firing that shit off like we saw in that video on an early episode, you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna be all over the fucking place looking stupid and possibly hurting some.
So I mean, those are kind of the main things: just dry firing, and you going through your stuff. And then for me, I try to consume any information that I can find from people online that have some people are trying to sell shit, but then some people are actually trying to teach you stuff. So I find those that are actually trying to teach and give you I can go in my closet and practice dry firing on my own, but I can go to some of their stuff and they can give you like drills to do. Like I mentioned a couple weeks ago, the dry fire cards. So I use some of those too sometimes. I haven't done it as much as I should with those cards, but there's a whole bunch of different little strategies like that you can do. And then every now and then I'm gonna just go to the range because it's been a little while since I've been.
Yeah.
Finding ammo is a bitch right now.
Yeah, I know Shania wanted to shoot when they came off for spring break, so I'll probably take her. Just fire off a couple of little something.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see because last time, a couple months ago when I went to the range, their prices for ammo, they were a little higher, but they weren't trying to hit you across the head.
Man, bro, when I bought fucking 22 rounds, when I first got my 22, I ain't gonna say what it is, but I'm just gonna say my 22 rounds was $4. It's $4.95 a box. When I first got that bitch, $4.95. That shit is. Last time I looked, it's just like $22 fucking dollars.
Hey, man, it was almost. I mean, back because I remember thinking about getting a 22 just for the sake of finding ammo, but I think everybody had that idea.
Yeah, them shits starting to get scarce too.
Shit, I mean, it's hard to find and they expensive too. I mean, I remember you go in with $1 and you can get all the 22 ammo you can stand.
Yeah.
But I haven't checked in a while. I might go check this week and see if 10 mil is still a thing. So
the lady I was talking to, they started to rack up on them bitches now too.
10 mil too?
Yep.
Man, shit's finna be crazy.
They see the same thing we see. They even selling brass, bro, just straight brass.
Wow.
At one shop I went into, they had a bag of just brass for like $25. And I contemplated too. I was like, do I want to learn how to make my own ammo right now?
I thought about it.
I'm the fuck up king, bro. I've been blew my whole fucking face off for some shit, bro.
See, and I'm about as methodical as they come, but I still think I'd fuck something up right now. So, I mean, all I need is me trying to do some shit and daddy, boom, be like the damn cartoons.
Looking like, what's his name? Dark Man?
Yeah. So, get your dry firing on, folks. Yep. Look at them dummy rounds. I'll put a couple of the things that I have in the description on the YouTube that you can see. So for those that are listening and not actually on the YouTube, that are on one of the other podcasting areas, I'll put it in the notes too. So you might have to do a little bit extra effort to get to it, but it'll still be there.
Right on, man. And like I said, practice, whatever way you can practice. Do it. I'm pro 2A. I believe in the right to bear arms and protecting my family with whatever weapon I got. If I can't shoot you, I'm gonna stab you with a sword or something. I'm just telling you. But
you say you gonna damn have at thee.
Yeah. I told you earlier, man, like episode 1 or 2, man, I'm gonna go fucking Japanese samurai on these niggas, man.
All right, but Tosai. All right, Mr.
I better stop doing it. I better stop doing that shit.
You're right.
They're gonna cancel us before we got big. I ain't gonna apologize.
That's why I was gonna say Hitin Mitsurugi style.
That's okay. Fuck it. But yeah, just practice, man. Because like I said, it's a perishable skill. If you don't use it, you lose it. If y'all come up with any other message y'all use, I know there's a ton of firearm enthusiasts out there. I really love to hear some of your methods you're using with this ammo shortage just to keep the skills tight. Might be something I
Yeah.
want to use myself. So please,
Yeah,
please
definitely.
put it in the
Definitely.
comments,
Share
Facebook,
with us.
Instagram. Yeah, share it. Share
Hmm.
it.
And if you do train out there, send us a link to your stuff, man. We'll get the word out.
Oh yeah,
We're not that
definitely.
big, but we'll share what we know. Don't want to hoard it. Want to definitely
Oh no,
spread the
never.
wealth wherever we
Always.
can. So definitely, if we can help somebody out, get some training that they're looking for, by all means. All right, man. So I think last time or time before that, we did top anime fights.
Yeah.
So I think either you got to talking about it or somebody got to talking about it. Um, who would win a fight out of different anime characters?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to go down the list, and we gonna piss some people off. If you a fan of a particular anime character that we about to talk about, you
Boy,
gonna
and
be pissed
they
off.
love that one like people love Beyonce, boy.
I know, man. It is crazy, 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 crazy. But so we thought we would just do one today, and I thought we have a little fun with it. So first, let's talk about who we think will win out of Naruto and Goku.
Ooh, that's been a topic of conversation in the anime world for a while.
Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll each pick a side, and we'll pretend to be just die hard for that side and give our reasonings for.
Bet.
So the two characters that we picked for this evening, and we might do this from time to time
Yeah, I can
if
see
it's
that.
fun. So the first one we want to do this evening is Naruto Uzumaki versus Goku. Does Goku have a last name?
No,
Okay. So Goku,
man.
who do you think will win out of those two?
Uh, just given. Ooh, I really think that maybe Goku would take it just for the simple fact that Naruto is a Earthling, a human. You know what I'm saying? And Goku is a straight up fucking alien with superpowers and can walk on fucking 100 times gravity and all that type of shit. I would really like to say Goku, maybe, but it depends if they're gonna go hand in hand. Are you talking special move for special move? I mean, it's two different ways you can go, and then you got Sage mode versus Super Saiyan 3 or Ultra Instinct versus when he go full on Nine Tail mode. I mean, it's a tough pick for me, man. It just depends on which route you want to take
Sure.
as far as their combat abilities per show and everything like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I would think just off the simple fact that Goku's a fucking alien, Goku would take it.
Wow.
Hey, I'm simply playing, dog.
You based it on the fact that he's an alien.
He's a goddamn alien, bro.
He's an alien, so he can win. They fucking beat fucking. Damn, I put her name in the last episode
Kaguya.
too. Yeah, she was an alien.
Yeah, but Naruto and Sasuke beat her.
Fair enough. But didn't they beat another one of him? I didn't see the movie, so I don't remember.
That took fucking Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, a couple of the Hokages and some other shit going on to beat him. He didn't beat an alien, bro.
Okay. So for me, I haven't watched Boruto. I didn't finish watching Shippuden. I've read it all, so I've seen it all. Dragon Ball, I haven't watched all the Super, but I've done a good bit of it. So for me, I thought about it for a bit, and I didn't break it down to the fact of where they're from. Like they're aliens.
It's a goddamn alien, man.
I don't care about if he's an alien or not. Shit don't matter. So but just thinking about it, man, just thinking about the level of destruction that each one can cause, and that's kind of how I thought about it.
That's interesting.
So and thinking about Naruto, even in his the Sage Nine Tail mode or whatever, he can cause a lot of damage, but the amount of damage he would cause on the world, I don't think would destroy the world. It would fuck up a huge chunk of the world, but I don't think it would destroy the world. On the other hand, Goku can destroy the world.
Yeah, if you beat the motherfucker that destroyed worlds with one finger.
Right. So I think with that level of power and the speed, I mean, even though they all do the whole disappear, reappear type shit, Goku is markedly faster than And I remember watching death matches from back in the day on YouTube, and they measured about how fast he was.
Yeah,
and all
and
that
I
shit.
think Goku won that death battle.
Well, I think because they had one with Goku versus Superman, where Superman won, but and the folks were pissed off about that one too. But that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah,
But I think Goku takes it, man, all day. I think Naruto would give him a run for a little while, but I don't think Naruto could keep up with the hand to hand. Now, one caveat: if it was somebody who could do genjutsu like Itachi or something, I think they might have a better chance.
Yeah,
just because they
that
can
genjutsu will get them, and that'd be it.
Yeah. So I think with that aside, because in Dragon Ball, they're just straight fighting.
Yeah.
But I think if you factor in like genjutsu and shit like that, then you got a chance. But if we're just talking Naruto and his shadow clone jutsu versus Goku and all his shit, Goku wins, man.
Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. But now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I think I'm gonna go team fucking Naruto on your ass, man. For one, I like the anime better, so I think I'm gonna go team Naruto.
So you want to go team Naruto? So this is gonna get fun. So let me re-up real quick. You hear that cork pop?
Fuck Goku.
All right. So we talking about shit that get people canceled. The anime community is gonna take that clip and cancel you right there.
Oh yeah. He said, "Fuck him." How could he?
Oh gosh. Oh
no. He's such a sweet person. Stupid ass.
Not listening to anything else that you said prior to.
Nothing.
So with that being said, you said you want to take Team Naruto?
Yep, I'm gonna take Naruto for the win.
I guess that means I'll take Team Goku for this piece, trying to be devil's advocate. So
yep. So
since we both said Goku initially, I will give you the floor first.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But just because this motherfucker's an alien, don't mean a goddamn thing. First of all,
so you admitting that your damn reason was stupid?
No, I'm just saying that for pure argumentative fucking whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
For pure debating functions. I don't give a damn what you give me a hard time, sucker. You jive turkey. Anyway.
We didn't turn into a blaxploitation flick.
We did. Hey, bro, I got the soul patch, bro. Yeah.
You get a little facial hair and you turn into Dolomite on your ass.
But yeah, man, I mean, he could do 1,000 clones, bro. So Goku really has to fight 1,000 of those, and eventually he'll charge up that he can't charge up no more. But that shit has limits. His body give out stuff like that. Naruto in particular, he doesn't. For one, his only limit will be running out of chakra, which you won't because of the nine-tailed fox and the sage chakra also. You know what I'm saying? So he can pull those greater reserves out and eventually tire Goku ass out and whoop his ass. And on top of that, the motherfucker could summon a big ass frog or two, bro. A big ass motherfucking frog. So on top, you gotta fight 1,000 fucking Narutos. Then you gotta fight a Naruto that got a tail beast inside his ass. Then you gotta fight another Naruto that's like a fucking frog sage. Then he could summon a whole big ass fucking frog army to whoop your ass. You see what happened to Pain in them. What else?
He talked Pain to death. They had they fought, but he beat him through a difference of ideals. Pain was like, well, you know what? You might be right.
Fuck all that. The way he came in the beginning with all the fucking frogs.
What do they call that shit? Talk no jutsu? He talked him to death. That's
what he did at the end. But in the beginning, he came in there deep with like 3 or 4 frogs, man, ready to get active on that ass. Goku would have to contend with all of those different factors because he could pull them all off on top of at least 3 or 4 variations of the fucking Rasengan plus the Shuriken shit, which really wouldn't affect him since it attacks the chakra points or whatever the fuck.
But I would argue, for the sake of this discussion, I would say chakra and the ki from Dragon Ball. Let's call them the same thing.
So yeah, and then he can attack his ki. He ain't got no more fucking. He's over with. Naruto will whoop Goku's ass.
So first of all, you're wrong. And you're just wrong. So
you're wrong. Shit.
Let's go from the back. So you said that he would attack his ki.
He could.
So, like you said, and this is the only time I would give your dumbass point any relevance. And I don't even know if it's true, but Goku's an alien.
What you mean you don't know it's true? He's from fucking planet Vegeta.
No, what I'm saying, I don't know if this matters, but for the sake of my argument, to refute your argument, he's an alien. His chakra might not work, her ki or whatever, might not work the same. So any stopping of energy might not work the same to somebody who's extraterrestrial.
Yeah, but
And
he taps out though.
who taps out?
Goku eventually hits. Oh, I'm at my limits. Start shaking and shit. Name one time Naruto did that shit. Not once. My bad.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Just because he don't give up, he what? So first of all, they both stupid. So I mean, so there's that piece. But I think hand to hand wise, Goku is the better fighter.
Stronger. I think Naruto's faster.
Shit, the hell you say? Naruto is a shit. Goku is way faster.
See.
Way faster. And then what's the shit? The instant transmission shit?
Yeah, that would be an interesting fact.
Anywhere, and he can. What's the shit? What's the shit in the Tournament of Power, where he rode the damn chick's fucking blast?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean the fucking Rasengan and any of his variations, even when he throws it, is slow as hell. So he's not gonna hit him with a Rasengan of any shape, form, or fashion.
Depending on which angle he comes from, though, because the shadow clones do a Rasengan too. So you'll have an army of fucking Rasengans.
But I don't think the army of Naruto's and Rasengans would even matter to damn Goku and his speed and his power. I mean, because those damn shadow clones, you hit them one time, poof, they're gone. So, Goku charge up one good time because motherfuckers ain't charging up in Naruto like that.
True.
You get one good charge up with some wind blowing, that's going to kill some shadow clones just right there.
Naruto did it once. His first fight in the Chunin exams against Neji. He did it once.
Were you talking about like when he would tap into the damn nine tail before he knew how to control it?
Yeah, he had the jutsu hand sign going. It was same shit. He did it once.
Not the same. They do it all the damn time in Dragon Ball, and it brings wind and ripples the water and all of that shit. So with
Goku didn't even beat Vegeta. He can't beat Naruto.
Vegeta can beat Naruto.
Hell no.
Gohan and fucking Super Saiyan 2 could beat Naruto, man.
I don't think so.
Now, if you
you bring other characters into this, we bring other characters in there.
Well, what I'm saying is
Sasuke done everybody.
If he does Genjutsu,
and that's all he need to do. Everybody does.
I mean, Sasuke might even be a better fight than Naruto though against somebody like Goku. But I say only because of Sharingan.
Yeah, that'll be it though.
I mean, I think because of the Sharingan, it would negate some of the speed, I would think. Because Naruto doesn't have anything like that. It's just putting raw power against raw power.
But you can't anticipate what Naruto's gonna do though. Goku likes to read his opponent and shit like that. You don't know what the fuck Naruto gonna do.
But what is this shit? Ultra Instinct, man?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I haven't seen all the Super, so
but he couldn't tap into that long. He had about 30 seconds or some shit.
That's all he need, man. That's all he need.
No, not with a big ass frog with a sword with a cigar coming out.
I mean, shout out to frogs with cigars, man. Gamabuta and Gamakichi and all them. They're my dudes, man. Don't get me wrong. But blowing them fucking frogs up with a damn spirit bomb. Spirit bomb changed the game.
And then that's something else. He cheat. That's fucking. You can't even use the spirit bomb. It's cheat.
You said he cheats.
That is fucking cheat. Give me your power, face ass. That's cheat.
So you say he cheating?
Yeah,
I don't think Naruto has the martial arts prowess or the speed, because you got to think about it too. All Goku's been doing is fighting and training his entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Naruto stopped.
Too?
No.
When he became Hokage, he stopped.
Yeah. So, I mean, he can't keep up martial arts wise, and if he's a faster martial artist, he's not gonna fuck with Goku.
Now, if we're talking Hokage Naruto versus Goku, then yeah, hands down.
So, moral of the story is Goku beats Naruto 10 times out of 10.
8 times out of 10, because he got big ass frogs, man.
You worried about that? I'm trying to think of a good fight that Goku did on. There's a fucking moth on my screen. Go
Make
away.
sure you get some hand sanitizer, dog. That's nasty.
Whatever. I just moved him. I didn't want to kill it.
Fuck it. Came in your
He ain't,
personal space.
he ain't bothering me. He's living his life.
Fucking hippie.
Kiss my ass.
But yeah, I say 8 times out of 10.
Okay.
Goku wins.
All right. We'll give you that.
The other two.
Maybe he happens to summon a frog 2 of those times, and the frog lands on Goku.
Yeah, or something. I mean, he could probably lift it, but as he's lifting the frog, he got a planetary Rasengan or some shit right in his face, and he dead. That's over with. He ain't surviving that.
Sure.
Yep. But yeah, all in all,
that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
I think we'll have to do some more of those.
I give it to Goku.
We'll definitely do some more of those. So folks, give us some anime characters or comic book characters or movie characters that you want us to pair up and fight against each other. Disclaimer, I have not watched One Piece, so I can't help you on that shit. It's just too long. And
I've seen a couple of pieces, so I can kind of.
I can't commit. I mean, I know there's like fourth gears and the what is it, the shit where he made everybody pass out. Or is it hockey or whatever the shit's called? But I don't know.
I ain't got
can't
that far.
Can't do that one. But
I got the episode 7. I know what a good one. Y'all stand by for it because I think it might be dope. Tanjiro from Demon Slayer versus Kenshin.
That's interesting.
That's
interesting. So if we do that one, are we talking?
We talking
Tosai, or are we talking?
No,
we're
talking
Himura?
Reverse blade sword. Fucking Kenshin. I ain't say Tosai, motherfucker. I said Kenshin.
I mean, okay, Kenshin does have what was the? I can't remember the last 2 techniques of the Hiton Mitsurugi style and all that good shit, but.
Yeah, but I mean that'd be another one for another episode.
That's another one.
I think that'd be a real good conversation.
Yeah, but yeah, like we said, let us know if there's anyone you want to see. That'd be fun. This one was fun. Like talking anime. So, anybody give us some comments?
Y'all definitely chime on in. I know it's a couple of y'all that's real interested. Speaking of that, just off topic real quick. So everybody that came out to the dinner, shout out to y'all, Mama, Tanya, and the crew. Tiffany and Mike for letting Mikey, which is the kid's cousin, come out. Tasha, Jacoby, David, who I told him about. That's Tasha's significant other. Shout out to him.
Okay, cool.
He's checking out the podcast. He's actually an anime fan too, so he's definitely gonna be checking out a lot of our anime content. And
check out the anime playlist. We got a whole playlist for all our anime clips. So that way you ain't gotta find them.
Who else? Netta and Jarrell for letting Jarrell's daughter and I think it was his niece or something like that. I can't remember. Sorry, guys, if I don't remember, but it was a lot of us.
Damn, boy, you sound like you won a Grammy or something.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm just, I wanted to make sure I shouted everybody out for coming through and showing love. Like I said, it was about 24 people deep up in Cheddars, cuz. But yeah, I know you were saying you had a quote for us before we ride up out of here, man. I've been really curious to hear this quote of yours.
I actually have a quote.
Man. You got to scroll through and look for that motherfucker?
No, I have the quote. The quote is on deck right now.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
On the iPhone.
Got that quote.
So, again, like I've been saying, I've been reading The Daily Stoic from Ryan Holiday. Great book, man. It takes a 2-minute time commitment every day to just read. It's every day for the year. It's a dope book. I'm going to read it again next year from the beginning. Okay. But it's good. I recommend it to everybody, man.
Hey, make sure you put it up in there, man, so I can see what it look like. Might be something I want to get into myself.
Yeah. I mean, I say everybody read it. So I don't remember what day, but it was a couple of days ago that this came up. So the quote is, "The good things in life cost what they cost. The unnecessary things are not worth it at any price." So
okay. All right.
So, value the important shit, basically.
Yeah, you damn sensitive ass council culturing. Sensitive. I ain't said it this whole episode. It's coming now. You're
Here
sensitive, some of my bitch. so goddamn sensitive, you stupid ass.
So that's gonna be your thing, man. Some of a bitch, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna come out every once in a while. Shout out and RIP to the homie Birdie Mike. Bernie Mac. I'm sorry, my bad. I had two different thoughts at the same time. I also want to send condolences out to my brother Mike Miles and his family. You know what I'm saying? He lost one of his loved ones. Prayers to you, brother. And this is the Fowl Language Podcast. Hey, we back, baby. We back.
Yeah, man. We back. As soon as my brother gets his lungs back and take some good allergy medicine.
Hey, that's sinus. It's another episode, baby. Like I said, we back. It's been too long, man. It's been too long.
That's right. We back. It's gonna be fun. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yes, sir. We out.